Francesco carried out a survey about the ages of people in his office. The table shows information about his results. On the grid opposite, draw a cumulative frequency graph for this information. Now this is a tricky one because it's already giving you the cumulative frequency, and the starting point is 20 for all sections of the table. So that means we don't have to be adding, so we don't have to do, you're not doing 10, then 10 plus 26. No, you're not doing that. All you're simply doing is plotting. When you plot, you have to plot the end of each group and the cumulative frequency. So what you plot is you plot 10, you plot 20, 30, 10. Then you plot 40, 26, 50, 58, 60, 66, and 70, 70. So if I plot that 30, 10, roughly here, 40, 26, 50, 58, roughly here, 60, 66, and 70. Now the smallest person in the group is 20, so all I do is start at 20 and join my graph up, and that's for 2 marks. Part B, use your graph to estimate the median age. So the word estimate means that we're going to use our estimation. It doesn't have to be accurate, but we do have to understand what median age is. So median age is if I've got 70 people in the office, so 70, half of 70 is going to be 35. Ideally, you should add 1 to 70 and then half it. But for cumulative frequency, we don't have to be that perfect. So we draw a line at 35, and then we read down what it says. So just roughly, my graph is not as accurate because it's a bit blurry. I would say about 43 is the median age. Francesco says more than 60% of people in his office are between 35 and 55. So what we need to do is we look at how many people are 35, how many people are 55, subtract to see how many people in that age group. So 35 is about here, and I just read through, and if I read that, I'll say about 15 people are less than 35. I do the same for 55. I go all the way up at 55, and I'll see how many people are there. I'll say about 62. So about 62 people. So the age 55 to, or 35 to 55 is going to be, there are 62 minus 15, which would give us 48. 47. So we would now have, we've now got 47 people in that group, and if we're going to use the calculations to see that what proportion that is, so 47 out of 70 times that by 100, we would have 67% are between 35 and 55. That means that if it's more than 60, so if we get 67%, that means it's correct. So we could then conclude that, yes, Francesco is correct.